knuckleheads. I know it's been a while since I've been here, but I'm dealing with a lot of issues, and that's another video. But as the title states, it says that the downfall caused by social media. And there's a reason why I said that for. There's people out there that are degrading themselves, trying to sit there and be the popular people. I see girls walking around speaking Spanish, wearing nothing but basically a shirt, just long enough to cover their butt. Sheer, how sweet, how you doing, sweetheart? And, and I just don't understand. I just don't get that crap. They sitting there, and one of the most things that I see about all of them is that they are talking about bullshit, nothing whatsoever. You know, they're running around, like I said, either in sheer dress or you can see everything just barely, or they're wearing a long, like a short nightgown or a long shirt. And the more I see the media, the media expectations of all this, I'm like, why in the hell are these chicks sitting there downgrading themselves, lowering their morals to sit there and walk around talking about nothing important, just rambling on about nonchalant bullcrap, shaking their ass, thinking that it's a cool thing, to do this, whatever. I just don't understand that crap whatsoever. You know, it just baffles the fuck out of me. It just does not sit well with me whatsoever. You know, where I've even seen ladies learning Spanish or Russian or German just so that way they can get better views. I just, like I said, I just don't understand that shit. I've been thinking about it. I've been watching this crap for a while, and the more social media is involved in our lives, the more dumber we are. Prime example, Egypt. Their social media was on the walls. I just, what's y'all's takes on this? I mean, I'm really interested in to see what y'all think about this. On your point of view, you know, do you do y'all know someone that does that? You know, they walk around and basically an oversized shirt, just barely enough to cover the butt, but yet they sit there and flaunt it and do stupid shit just so they can get the views. I mean, I'm trying to figure that out. I think you're right, Sweets. I really think you do. They have an over expectation of what beauty is. Yeah. Another thing, TikTok. Everyone is going TikTok crazy. Again, there are people that live for TikTok. I've known a couple of people that sat there and went totally broke because of it. Social media is a good platform if you use it properly. Social media can be a tool if used properly, but it can be an addiction. It can be a real bad deception. It can lure you into the dark realms of it. That's why when I feel like I'm starting to get too out of control on it, I step back. I keep control of myself. I walk with a level head. I don't sit there and expect me to be on social media 24/7, 7 days a week, eat, breathe, social media. Nah. I grew up where our social media was this. Hey, Aaron Horse, how you doing, bud? I get better. Yeah, I'm glad to be on to you, brother. Tonight's discussion is about social media and how the downfall is. Started out with talking about seeing ladies. Well, can't really call them ladies because ladies have better class. um, Girls, more or less, walking around on the videos wearing, like a little longer shirt or see-through sheer 90s. There's left to no imagination. I don't understand that concept. You know, I just don't. It just baffles me. And the TikTok era, just like I said, it just kind of bewilders me. And I see a lot of good folk getting destroyed because of social media. And I just, some of the great friends that I had got destroyed because of social media. And now, especially when you have to be politically correct, you have to be like Leave It to Beaver. Oh, golly gee, I'm so sorry. Fuck that crap. They can't censor my happy ass. Oh, I'm just gonna, how are you doing there, Iron Horse? Yeah, you doing these? I'll get you a new chair. But what y'all think? Is there a downfall because of social media, or as some has brought up also, is that the mentality was already there? The social media just made it worse. It helped bring out that disaster. Yeah, it does. Social media does play a key role with children's mentality. What they see here on this platform, right here, is what goes into here and what comes out later. If John Wayne Casey, Dahmer, Hitler, Manson, many more, was out today and they watched all this crap with social media and how bad it is, could you imagine how far worse things would have been? If Jack the Ripper sat there and used social media, could you imagine the death tolls this dude's got? You know, this has been one of my topics for a long while. Yep. Yeah, I remember that dude. Now, oh yes, and thank you, Sweets, for bringing that up right there. Downfall of social media. Using the social media to stalk their prey, child pornography on the extreme high, trafficking, sex trafficking, so forth. I mean, I can go on and on the bad parts. And yes, I will do the next video I do will talk about the dark side of the media. And if y'all have an example, if y'all know something about that, let me know in the comment section, and I will bring it all up on the next video, of course. Um, I think tomorrow, you know, oh yeah, yeah. And see, social media, they got some real twisted individuals. They sit there and play a key role on your mindset. It bogs you down real quick because you lose your sight of yourself. And you can't do that because you start getting this one pattern. I'm going to use TikTok again. It's going to be referred to many times over. And YouTube. Gotta use YouTube too. But what gets me is that there are tons and tons of great people out there, but this little social media platform right here can either make you or break you. And the reason why I say that for is because the fact that this right here, if I cared what everybody thought about me, my background would be off somewhere in Tahiti or up the Swiss Alps or up over in Norway. It would be perfectly clean. And you would see me having videos where I'm sitting there going, hey, I'm sorry, my class. So, you don't like me? Tough. You don't like what I put out? That's fine. That's your prerogative. Move on to another one that you like. Like I said, I don't care. I don't have that mindset. I control my social media. It does not control me, and it never will. I'm glad you got some rest, bud. Yeah, I know that one too well. Now it's time for you to sit back and drink a cold one and relax there, Iron Horse, huh? But yeah, one thing I would love to see is more of a balance with people. But I know there ain't going to be one, not in this lifetime anyway. Because the way this country is right now, the world is on a downslide real quick. It is slippery than two eels fucking in a red solo cup. And it just is getting worse every day. Every day, and I'll give you another example. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Twitter is one thing I do not have. I'd never care to have. Just like TikTok. Again, I don't have TikTok, never will. Never will have Twitbase or whatever the hell it is, Twitter. I have an Instagram, but I keep forgetting I have it and I don't use it. Since it took me about almost 2 years to remember that I got Discord. Now I'm glad I got it. I use it every day. Speaking of that, I'm gonna see who's on real quick, and yeah, I'm gonna be snoopy a little bit. Come on, work, little bugger. Boom, boom, boom. And there's hardly anybody on. Damn, hold on. Yeah, he's my enforcer. He's my enforcer. He's my vice president. He's my road captain. Red boy. Yeah, he's looking at me like, what the hell are you doing, bud? Yeah, sometimes I think he eats the head of the table. He keeps me grounded though, which is good. I like it. He's my buddy. But the more, like I said, the more I see all these, I don't understand why girls. I'm saying girls not because their age, just their mentality. Why are these chicks sitting here downgrading themselves? I may be entertaining to watch if there's some action, something other than wiggling your butt and then getting upset because your butt's showing or something like that. You got to cover it. It's like if you're really worried about it, then don't wear that crap. Wear something normal. Sit there and have values amongst yourselves. I think it's great that y'all do this ish. I mean, like I said, it'd be better if there's more action in there so you can sit there and get better views if that's what you're out for. But come on, when you're downgrading yourself, it just don't it just don't belong. You know he's a big kitty when he's almost as wide as I am. But he's even hiding from social media, so it don't take him. You know, there's times where you got to ask yourself, when is enough? When will you sit there and say, enough is enough? When will y'all hit rock bottom from the social media disaster and finally say, enough? Enough is enough. The way the mentality is going, as you said, Sweets, the kids' mentality also plays a good part in social media. It does play one hell of a key role in children's mentality. The kids are growing up on social media. This is all they know. Parents are not being parents anymore. They're not sitting there taking their kids outside to sit there and enjoy life, to give them structure, to give them culture. They're putting them in front of a tablet, TV, computer, cell phone. My 8-year old granddaughter, when she was 3 years old, was able to use a smartphone. I'm still trying to figure out how to use one. She goes, Grandpa, come here. And she sits there, she goes, da, 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 and then hands it back to me. Oh, yeah, yeah. Kids are taught too young and they get exposed to some major bad shit on social media. I watched a live feed last night from a buddy of mine that sat there and was catching predators using social media to track kids. And one of them is a retired government official. Using social media to entice children. When asked once he got caught, how old do they have to be before he stops interest? And he says if they're older than 13, he doesn't have anything to do with them. The youngest that he said that he had was 4. 4 years old. How in the hell did anyone ever allow that crap to happen? Little kids dressing up like one of the Kardashians. Ugly chicks. I think they're chicks. But they're sitting there, they're running around skimpy outfits, sitting there trying to please everybody because that's the norm. That's all they see on these social media platforms. We need to sit there and start taking control of these kids' productivity. We need to sit there and start putting, oh yeah, but social media does play a good part in it too. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and that's the bad part. Because they sit there and the downfall. Again, like I said, social media. Right, there's you, Garvey. There's you. I think he's trying to be a parrot. Oh, my buddy. But if you look back to basically before social media, help, he's feeling lonely. No, he doesn't. No, I mean, if you look back before social media, when everything was all basically normal ish, the way you see the video games, the way you see the movies, the way you see entertainment as a whole is a whole lot different. But yeah, tomorrow I think I'm going to do another video about the dark side of social media. I'm going to sit there and tonight I'm going to do myself a little bit of homework and I'm going to sit here and bring up some examples of dark sides of the social media, like the Craigslist killer. Mm. Now he's being shy. He's like, nope, nope. I've had my camera phone, so I'm not doing it. you know, the way things are going, I don't see it stopping anytime soon. All I see is it getting a whole lot worse. Social media is gonna be one of the biggest downfalls. Like shit, I bet you $100 that if this caught wind of certain, yeah, that's definitely true. But we lost a lot of our rights as parents, grandparents. See, we cannot even discipline our kids. If we spank our kids, oh, we can go face jail. We can get our kids taken away from us and all this other stuff. And it's like, no. I'm sorry, but my kid acts up, they're going to know they messed up. I don't beat my kids. I don't abuse my grandkids. I never have, never will. But they did get one swat in the butt. Oh, yeah. If you hug your kid in public, you're going to have some crazy Karen looking chick sit there say that you're trying to molest your kid. Hey, don't worry about it, sweet. It's that's what it is, And just because I have a title doesn't always mean I stay on the title. One of the things that I also got brought up on several other live features that I've spoken of is the social media's play on the downfall of the MC culture. Has social media really been the downfall of social media or the MC world? In a way, yeah. Especially now that you can buy a patch from a dominant one percenter club for like $2, slap it on your back, and now you're instantly Mr. Bob Badass. And I think I've done another video about that in the past before. But y'all, I'm going to log off of here real quick, and I'm going to go to another social media. Oh, no. But now, y'all have a good day. As always, one thing I always do at the end of my videos is I always give a shout out to all our veterans, whether you are Navy, Marine, Air Force, Coast Guard, Army, National Guard, don't matter. Merchant Marine, don't matter. Like I said, whatever service or branch you served in, are going to serve in, or are serving in now. Y'all got my salute, 100%. Y'all got my support, 100%. I've got your 6. We need to be together on this. We all need to come back as one. And again, the other thing that I do on the end of my videos is the fact that I sit there and salute all of you knuckleheads out there that are riding on twos or threes, except for those Can-Am little wannabe tracks. Those Can-Am looking things or whatever the hell those things are, slingshots, whatever they are. Those are not motorcycles. Those are snowmobiles with their birth defects. Those things are uglier than shit. You'd never catch me alive or dead. Yeah. Wannabe tracks. They're just not as cool. They're not in the cool kid class. But it is that it is, you know. And like I said, no matter what cut you got on, don't matter what you ride, except for those stupid wannabe tracks. It don't matter to me what you ride, just as long as you ride. As long as y'all are happy out there riding the wind and you're not in a cage, you're cool. Even though you ride one of those ugly little spider things or whatever they're called, if I see you, I'll nod. I'll say, hey, don't matter what cut you got on. Angels, Mongols, don't matter to me. Y'all are welcome here anytime. Shoot the breeze. Y'all got my support 100%. On this note, I'm out of here. Love y'all. Peace. Have fun. Start getting yourselves back in control of yourselves. Start getting morals back. Anyway, I'm out of here. Till next time. Love y'all. Peace. Rubber side down. Knees in the breeze. Love y'all.